Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to some more Darkest Dungeon, where we're going to continue to try to advance the Weald and the Warrens. We're going to be doing the Weald today, this long apprentice run, and since it's a lower level run, we might as well bring our antiquarian along with us just to rack up some more money along the way. Also on this expedition is going to be Sean, wielding the legendary bracer and a sun cloak. I'm going to be in the second position, and the reason I'm in the second position is I want to try out this profane scroll. It's a very interesting trinket. Gives us plus healing if we're in the second position, so the only healing we're going to be able to use, that is if we don't get shifted, is the Divine Comfort, the party heal. So I went ahead and leveled up Mace Bash so we can do other things in this position as well. Also taking the Salacious Diary. Also along for the ride is Chitin, carrying a sun cloak and the Tyrant's Tasting Cup, and of course our antiquarian with the camouflage cloak and the carapacidal. Let's go get some treasure, shall we? Alrighty, I think this is the provisioning that we're going to be doing. We could take along some blood. Nobody's gotten infected yet, but this is a long run. So it might be wise to take a vial or two, just in case someone does get infected. Sure, if we're going to take one, we might as well take two. That way, if someone gets infected, we don't have to abandon because they become wasting at some point. Let's do it.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Well, that is a very interesting layout for a long run, isn't it? 100% of room battles. Okay, so I guess we go south first. Looks like we've got barriers in both directions. Glad we brought 3 shovels. Hopefully that's enough.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Yep, here comes a combat. Always nice to get a surprise. We'll start this off right, going for the smaller enemies. Probably Harvest is worth doing.
Continue the onslaught.
Get a bleed going on this guy.
Them all.
And try to pull the Fusilier to the front, please. That's an unfortunate resist. See, we can't hit you from here, so nobody needs a heal. Let's go ahead and Mace Bash. Well, that's not super great damage, but we'll take it. We'll also take those dodges. Excellent. Well done. Alright, 9 damage, not too awfully bad. That moving back, though, that was not great for us. See, you can't hit the back, can ya? Alright, let's try to clear this corpse then, while stacking some more bleed, hopefully. There we go. Down to the one enemy. And can't really do any healing from this position, unfortunately. Probably just do damage just for the best, and
alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
That was quite a bit of it. Alrighty. Get everyone set up back in their default positions here. Okay, we do have an herb with us. Don't know if we want to use it on this. Generally, you get food from these, though other things are a possibility. We'll think about that and decide on the way back whether we want to use the herb on that carcass or not. Alright, spiders. This is not generally a difficult combat.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Bleed. Thank you. Not quite enough to kill ya, but one more on each of you will get it done. So let's go for the front spider.
Another one falls.
Good blight resist. Let's do some heals. Let's not let the HP get too low. I mean, sure, they're going to die anyway, but we could get crits for stress relief. Nice heal.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Get all that stress gone. And in this combat, smelling like a
Great is the
rose.
weapon that cuts on its own.
Bleed charm, eh? Well, I guess we're going to continue to dump heirlooms on these lower level ones, though maybe that's a mistake. It is costing us a ton of gold to upgrade people as they level up, so... Nice dodge. Got ourselves a pack. I guess we should interact with that beast carcass on the way back just for the extra antiques we can get from it. Well, that was a good map. Unfortunately, we don't see what's in this last room, and we have to do 100% of room battles, so... Not much we can do about that, though we can see what's coming up as far as double obstacles. We do not have enough shovels with us. Unfortunately, I figured 3 would be enough, but apparently not. Probably should just start taking a whole stack on these long runs. Alright, this is a bandage, right? Which we do not have, so we will not engage. Alright, let's get our torchlight up. Alright. I was about to say the first sort of challenging combat so far in here, but with the surprise, that helps a whole lot. Good damage, the bleed'll get ya. See, you can't hit the back, so I guess we'll go for a fungi boy. You, however, can pull this madman into range of others, and that's exactly what we want.
Destroyed.
Yeah, keep that stress at bay. Good dodging me. Well, good soaking. There, Sean. Oh, yeah, single target seems quite good. Just sort of devastating these things at this point. Unfortunately, the higher level boss runs are not going to be so easy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
A bandage, eh? I mean, I wouldn't mind having that, except I think everything else is probably just more valuable. Yep, we'll leave those behind. Maybe we can keep up our good luck on these antiquarian runs and get ourselves another secret room at some point in here. Well, that's one dead spider, thanks to the bleed.
Back to the pit.
And that's 2 dead spiders, thanks to the stab. Sure, we'll go with that.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So no need at all for us to be stingy with the herbs. I'm tempted to use my hands to tear this one down and then use a camp to get rid of the stress. No, we'll go ahead and get rid of the shovel. Free up space in our inventory. Already looted. More's the pity. Alright, Resident Evil zombie hounds, who are startled, thank goodness.
Executed with impunity.
That one was startled to death. Not quite enough bleed to get that done, unfortunately.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, got rid of all but one of them on our first round. That's awesome. Nobody needs stress relief. I guess we're going to battle ballad.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
More treasure. Excellent. So we've tried a bunch of stuff on this, and apparently none of it is useful. It's slightly ajar. I guess we just open it? Ooh, got a positive quirk. Willed Adventurer. Sweet. We'll certainly take it. No scout, huh? Well, I guess we have to explore this room since the game's not willing to tell us what's in there ahead of time. We don't have a shovel to do anything with that, unfortunately. Ooh.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
Indeed. That's a lot of goodies there. These, however, are not goodies. Thank you for the surprise. Let's try to kill them all. Not quite there. I think we will go for single target, try to get one of these dead. That's low damage, unfortunately. Alright, we're not going to keep spreading it out. We're going to kill these two we've already hurt. There we go. Please don't infect us. Maddening Wine, sure, give us some stress. Give us a lot of stress. Just don't infect us. Good dodge, Sean. Why are you guys getting to go again? That is not fair. Ooh, all the dodges. Well done, guys. He bleeds. Not quite enough, but Runeville gets the kill. And then we're going to bash them in the face. That's what I like to see. We got some extra blood there. The game is trying to get us prepared. I think the Onyx is worth more taking than this charm that we're not going to use and just sell. Bye-bye. Hopefully there's no room battle in here. I would like to camp. And there isn't. So now we can just wind our way back and then we can camp in this room to get our torchlight back up. Oop, looks like we got a respawn, but we surprised them even with our torch dwindling as it is. Not bad, Runeville. You've done better, but we'll take it.
Impressive.
See, 3, you're at 6. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Let's go for the big guy. And I guess we'll focus fire you. Wish those bleeds were just slightly bigger. That would be awesome.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
It's okay. We're doing fine. We can't just, roll the enemy every time with no resistance. They gotta put up a fight, occasionally. I don't have anti-venom. You're gonna be fine. We've got a healer along. And a rather, good one, if I do say so myself. Speaking of healing, we probably should fire off a heal here.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
Can't touch this. And 3 up, 3 down.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Guess we'll spend a holy water so that we can take this jade. Make use of the buff at least. Alright, let's see what's in here. Nothing up until this point except for a hunger event. Sure, that is a ton of food. Just eat as much as we can. The way this is going, we have overstocked on both torches and food, but, better to have too much than too little. We'll leave that 7 behind. Alright, let's take a nap, shall we?
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Go ahead and do that. More to get rid of it than, the stress relief or whatever. We do need extra slots for treasure. Sanctuary for ambush prevention. I think we want scouting and tracking, honestly. So some really useful skills there. Then we've got 3 left. Might as well encourage the last of the stress away. And then we can have Runeville scrounge for supplies. And we got a shovel! Awesome! That is just what we were wanting. We've got at least 1 more barrier going forward. Would have hated to have dug it out with our hands, or have had to.
Safety.
We get to use it right off the bat. Hopefully there are no more barriers forthcoming, but not a lot we can really do about it if there are. Let's see, this is anti-venom, which we don't have. Then spooters. I think you are going to be sad you engaged with us, spooters. Oh, 1 off lethal. There we go. Well done, chitin. And we're webbed. It's fine. We can handle it. We're tough. Spiders, on the other hand,
Momentum. Push on to the task's end.
not nearly so resilient as we are. Okay, cultists, huh? Slightly more scary than the spiders and such. Go for a stress girl. Ooh, what a crit, Runeville. Well done. Alright, not nearly as impressive, but that's fine. You can do other things besides damage. Stress relieving is very, very important. And we want to get both you and Cade up to sufficient level to go on some of these boss runs with us. Let's pull her to the front, or just
A singular strike.
kill her with a hook in the face. That will work too. I will definitely take that.
Annihilated.
And slice. And can't hit you, can we? So I suppose we'll battle ballad since no one has any stress. The old gods must be really, really weak for you to only rend us for 2.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll leave that stunning satchel behind. This chest, however, we will explore and hopefully exploit.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Ooh, got a scout. Awesome, thank you. So, 1 stack of torches should see us to the end of this, especially with a campfire left, so go ahead and use
In
one.
radiance, may we find victory.
Dump the rest. And don't run into the trap, please. Alright, looks like you're up, Sean. I managed not to walk into a trap. Aren't you proud of me? I would be proud of me if I wasn't so disappointed in all the times I have run into traps.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Gosh, I love the bounty hunter surprise buff at camps. That is so good. Alright, didn't quite get the kill. I think that's fine. Let's try to get another one down. Alright, so the bleed's got you. Yeah, might as well kill you. Finish the job. Get us a crit, please. Take a non-crit kill too, that's fine. Keep your rabies to yourself,
Slowly.
zombie doge.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright. And that, as they say, is that.
This expedition at least promises success.
It does. Valuables?
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Lots of them, apparently. We can probably afford to get rid of one of these stacks of food, right? Sure. Let's use what we can of it. And then dump the rest. For gold! Oh, gold! Everybody loves gold, especially old, wizened prospectors. 2 for 2, Sean. Well done on the trap disarming. Aw. Mummified remains. Herbs? We haven't tried those. Maybe bandages? Maybe we'll just give it a shot. Don't think there's any way keys are going to be useful with it. Nothing of value. Okay. Yep, could have been much worse. That is for sure. This room, however, is quite good for us. Got a treasure room coming up. We'll probably camp in that one, just depending on how things go. Thank you, sir. Your efficacy is much appreciated in the trap disarming department. I finally got another use for some herbs. The game has seen fit to give us a ton of them so far. Nobody really needs that food. Unfortunate. There's starving children in the hamlet, but we just can't manage to carry it back to them.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Indeed. But treasure buys swords, and as we have said numerous times, swords definitely stop the flow of otherworldly corruption when wielded by righteous individuals. Good damage. Bleed's not going to be enough, but that will definitely do the job. Can't hit you. Nobody needs a heal.
Masterfully executed.
Blunt object to the face seems very good. So do quad dodges. We will take all of those. Don't resist, please. There we go.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That is rude. Thankfully, we resisted. Can't hit you with our jester, but we can bleed ya, which should be enough to get ya, and it is. Awesome. Antiquarian assassin to the rescue. I might as well go for a crit.
Their cursed champion falls.
Cursed indeed. Make sure we open this with our antiquarian. We will be saving this last key in case of coming across a secret room.
Test. Now it must be carried home.
I do think we're going to camp here just to free up the slot for this gold. Oh, can we not use it with this open? Why can we not do that? Maybe you can only do that with battle rewards. That's unfortunate. I guess we're leaving behind this 100 gold. Now I know if we're going to campfire, we need to do it before we open the chests. But as such, we'll press on without the camp. Alright, damages. And again, blunt object to the face. Quite like that ability now that we've tried it. Maybe should have gone for the double hit there since he was so low. Probably should have. Good dodges, guys. Good pulling, Sean. Ooh. We float like a butterfly and sting like a scythe.
Well struck.
Excellent crit. And apparently we do have all the dodges. Guess we'll hook you again since you decided to move. But you resisted, unfortunate. Can't resist that though, can you? Sure. Gotta hit it to have it be effective.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
I don't know about turning point, but we do want that gold. Probably just going to dump the citrine. Yeah, we'll do that. press onward. See, it's anti-venom here, right? I think so. Heirlooms?
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, we've got perfectly reasonable amount of supplies on this one, though. Okay, I think it's time to free up our last firewood slot.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Go for the 4 food that time to hedge for hunger events. Then I think we want our tracking and scouting again. Those are super useful, as well as sanctuary. Then we can... Every rose has its thorn. And that leaves us in excellent stead to head forward.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose
More
is made
treasure.
clear.
No secret room, though, at least not yet. We've got one more hallway that it could show up in. Also, herb curios. Holy moly, so much food. I'm probably going to end up dumping that 8 there. There's no way we're going to need 20 food going forward.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We very well could need a shovel, though. There's no barrier showing, but there are definitely graves in here. In fact, we could backtrack a long way to use that on a grave, but don't know that I'm completely about that life. Killing cultists and zombie dogs, though, we are definitely about that life. Shame we didn't get a surprise on there, even with the camp buff, but we've had a lot of surprises this run so far, so guess we shouldn't be too greedy. Got the bleed, unfortunate. It'll be fine, though. Don't think we're really in any danger at this point. Though I say that, and then we will get visited by the insidious killer that we get warned about so often. Good dodges! I love those dodgy cloaks, which you may have gathered from the fact that I use them constantly.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thank you, Wayne. I was just talking about that. Though I knew you had to have your say. There's a surprise for us. Start dishing out the damage. Yeah, I think a double attack is worth it, where that girl was so low. Come closer, my dear. And let me introduce you to my little friend. Just as a spoiler, it's not really a friend to you, as I guess you gathered since you're in a heap on the floor. See, yeah.
A decisive public.
Definitely right to go for the kill there. Ooh, babies.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, we're not done with this dungeon yet. We got keys that need to be used. Woohoo! An emerald, eh? Guess we'll dump this shovel since we're not planning on backtracking with it. Oh, we reached our limit of minor antiques, did we? Well, oh, thanks for the scout. No secret room. And almost certainly we're not going to need these keys, so I guess we'll dump those. And then press on. Finish this little excursion out. Haha, surprised again. One off. That is annoying, but at least we got the double cut from Chitin there. Oh, that's a dodgy dog. Bad dog. Don't dodge. It's rude. Just think of it as a little pat, you know? As well as putting you out of your zombie-rific misery. Guess maybe I should have done a little stress relief on Sean there, since he does have, you know, a massive 2 stress on his bar. Stress is the silent killer. So they say. Holy water, huh? Sure. Use the buff. And we may actually get out of this run without me running into any traps that we've already scouted out. I know it's unheard of, right? Be prepared to start dumping the rest of our stuff. Torches and such. And
the way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
all right. That was definitely worth doing. We'll dump the herbs. Nothing more to interact with. Let's get out of here.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Indeed. Lots of gold and over 40,000 on a antiquarian run that we didn't hit a secret room on. That is awesome. Healer's Gift. I mean, that's not a super useful one for you, I don't think. But, you know, no negative traits, so we'll take that for sure.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Excellent.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Let's see if there are people that we want here. Specifically looking for a grave robber. One with compulsive, though. That's not great, but we definitely do need another grave robber, so welcome to the family.
Those with a keen eye. Gold gleams like a dagger's point.
And actually, I wouldn't mind having another Vestal, I think. Yeah, we'll grab you for now.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Certainly may let you go in the future, but you're welcome to stay for now. And that will do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.